The World Health Organization estimates that snake bites kill between 81,000 and 138,000 people each year, though the true figure is likely to be much higher. Victims are frequently from small communities in developing countries, far from medical facilities and antivenoms. This not only increases the lethality of each attack, but it also likely conceals the true death toll. Some snakes inject a large amount of low-potency venom, while others are more surgical. To determine how much venom is required to kill half of the mice in the unlucky test groups, scientists use a toxicology test known as the median lethal dose, or LD50. Though this methodology has been criticized on both moral and scientific grounds, it is currently the best way to rank the venom strength of each snake. However, it is important to remember that a more potent brew does not always result in a more dangerous snake. The latter is determined by the frequency of human interactions, the snake's temperament, the volume of venom delivered in an attack, and the accessibility of antivenoms. Therefore, the following are 10 of the most venomous snakes in the world. 10. Common Indian Kite. The common Indian kite, also known as the common kite or Indian kite, rounds out the top 10. These snakes can be found all over the Indian subcontinent in a variety of habitats, and they have an unfortunate habit of sneaking into people's homes at night. The common kite, with an LD50 of 0.09 milligrams per kilogram and a high frequency of human interactions, contributes to many snakebite deaths in the region each year. Without treatment, 70 to 80% of victims are expected to die, with antivenom only improving that figure to 50%. 9. Yellowbellied Sea Snake. While many venomous snakes prefer to remain hidden, the yellow-bellied sea snake is easily identified. This ostentatious swimmer can stay in the water all day, never having to switch to land for survival. This species has adapted so well to aquatic life that it can be found as far away as the Pacific and Indian Oceans. When hungry, the yellow-bellied sea snake will frequently lie motionless near the surface, waiting for a snack to approach. Despite having potent venom, this snake has small fangs and only injects a small amount per bite. Furthermore, the only time humans are bitten is when a sick or injured specimen washes up on the shore. 8. Boomslang. The boomslang is a tree-dwelling serpent found throughout southern Africa. The boomslang is relatively harmless to humans while residing in its arboreal habitat, preferring to blend in and wait patiently for an unsuspecting chameleon or bird to come within striking distance. With an LD50 of 0.07 milligrams per kilogram, this slender snake can easily dominate smaller creatures and is more than capable of causing problems for humans if those rear fangs sink. Though frequently depicted with bright green skin, the boomslang's appearance varies greatly. However, regardless of color scheme, these snakes are masters of disguise. 7. Tiger rattlesnake. While walking near the Gulf of California, in south-central Arizona, or in the Mexican state of Sonora, keep an ear out for the sound of this snake's warning shaker. The tiger rattlesnake is a solitary creature that prefers to blend into the desert landscape, but it is also quite excitable. When provoked, it will strike with a vengeance. This subtly striped rattler is one of the most dangerous snakes in the Western Hemisphere, with an LD50 rating as low as 0.06. 6. Black Mamba. The infamous black mamba is long, fast, and aggressive when necessary, with a witch's brew venom that ranks as low as 0.05 milligrams per kilogram on the LD50 scale. Though it is actually brown or olive in color, the black mamba gets its name from the inside of its black-blue mouth, which it displays prominently when in a defensive posture. Because of its intimidating appearance and historically lethal reputation, this snake has become legendary throughout southern and eastern Africa. 5. Dubois Sea Snake. Unlucky fish, moray eels, and the occasional human who come into contact with this aquatic fiend are in for a deadly surprise. Dubois sea snakes can be found in the coral reefs and sandy seabeds off Australia's northern coast, as well as on some islands in the southwestern Pacific Ocean. Despite only delivering 1 to 10 milligrams of venom per bite, this snake has a 0.04 milligrams per kilogram LD50 rating, which is more than enough to wreak havoc on a nosy scuba diver or a barefooted shoreline stroller. 4. Eastern brown snake. This insidious elipid, also known simply as the brown snake, is native to Australia and southern New Guinea. Unlike the inland taipan, the brown snake is extremely aggressive and fast. So, despite having a lower LD50 rating, the eastern brown is more dangerous than its more venomous sibling. A typical attack delivers between 5 to 75 milligrams of venom. To put that into perspective, 3 milligrams is enough to kill an average-sized human. As a result, the fiery brown snake is responsible for roughly 60% of all snakebite fatalities in Australia. 3. Russell's viper. Russell's viper is one of the larger venomous snakes on this list, named after Patrick Russell, the Scottish herpetologist who discovered this member of the Viperidae family. Its presence across the Indian subcontinent, as well as its costly interactions with humans in these areas, have earned this primarily nocturnal viper a slew of new names. The chain snake, scissors snake, seven pacers, lurker, and Chandrabodha are just a few examples. Because these snakes prefer farmlands, bite victims frequently do not receive timely treatment, making the Russell's viper not only one of the most venomous snakes in the world, but also one of the deadliest. 2. Inland taipan. The inland taipan has one of the most lethal venoms. Because of its potentially lethal strike, this Australian serpent has earned the moniker Fierce Snake. Despite having a punch that could theoretically kill hundreds of humans, the inland taipan goes out of its way to avoid attention and rarely bites people unless provoked. Rather, this solitary species keeps a low profile except when hunting rodents early in the morning. 1. Hooknosed Sea Snake. The Hooknosed Sea Snake, the world's most venomous snake, has a startling LD50 rating of 0.02 milligrams per kilogram. This aggressive species can be found swimming along the Indian Ocean and Arabian Sea coastlines at depths of up to 100 meters, as well as among the coastal vegetation. Despite its infamous temperament, the hook-nosed sea snake enjoys catching fish. Humans should mostly keep an eye out for specimens that wash up on the beach.